Welcome to Real World AIP. I'm Stacey, and today I have another fitness video for you. This is part 2 of my review of Bret Contreras, the Glute Guy's customized glute programming. If you want to see the first video, check out the link in the description below. I've been on his program for 1 month now, so the first video was my initial impression of it, and I had done just 1 workout. So now I have done 13 of his workouts to be exact. He's got me doing legs 3 days a week. I did a complete month. What did I think about the month 1 overall? Definitely got me out of my comfort zone. Definitely had me doing things that I wouldn't have made myself do otherwise. I'm nice to myself. I would never make myself do 50 reps on the hip abductor machine. I would never make myself do sets of 5 with heavy deadlifts. I like the 8 to 12 rep range. So definitely got me out of my comfort zone. New PRs on my squat. I got up to 132 pounds. So next week I'm gonna hit 135. I get to put the big 45-pound plates on. Happy about that. I know what you guys are really waiting to hear is, did my glutes grow? Yes, they did. I put on a 1/2 inch. I felt like maybe they looked happier, a little perkier maybe, but I hadn't measured it, and yeah, 1/2 inch. So not enough really for anyone to see, but it's working, it's doing something. I mean, what do you want for 1 month, right? I'm very happy about that. Also, even better, I put on 1.5 pounds of muscle. This makes me very happy. And I did not gain body fat. Now, I can't attribute that completely to Bret in his programming. I'm sure it played a role in it. But another thing that I also changed is that I've been having like epic protein feasts with my workout partner on Saturdays. We go to the gym, we do leg day together, then we go to Whole Foods and we get like a 12 to 16 ounce New York strip or like a 10 ounce filet and maybe a 6 scallops, always a dozen raw oysters. And then we'll also put like some fish on the side, like maybe an 8 ounce piece of salmon or it's ridiculous. It's like literally over 1 pound of protein. Like we get like the beet sweats. That was, you know, helping me be in a calorie excess, but not like eating junky, you know, like lots of carbs and fat. It's just like protein. So that may have helped a little too. But previously, I mean, for the last 6 months, I hadn't put on any muscle. And I push myself and I go hard, but maybe I wasn't eating enough. Maybe I needed that little extra protein boost every week. I don't know, and then also with the new programming, getting me out of my comfort zone, getting me lifting really heavy. So let's talk about the new workout. Oh, so after the first month, it's a recurring thing. So he sends me a bill or whatever. He sends me an email warning me I'm going to get billed again, which I really appreciate. So it gives you a heads up. Hey, if you want to cancel, do it now before we bill you. You're going to get billed soon. Then you get a new questionnaire, but this one is different than the original intake form. So this one asks you, what exercises did you feel in your glutes? Which ones did you hate? You know, if you didn't like any of them, you don't want to do them again. Which ones do you miss? Maybe you want to add back into the program. And then he asks, like, do you want to specialize? Do you want a squat specialization program, or maybe a deadlift or a hip thrust specialization? So I answered all the questions. Again, like last time, he overlooked a couple of details. He got the big picture. I did say, hey, I had started your hip thrust pyramid and I had to stop because of your custom program. I started that. So he acknowledged that. He put me back on the hip thrust pyramid program. I'm super excited about that. It's 4-week, try to beat your reps every week, pyramiding up in weight. He has a whole video on that. I'll put a link below in the description if you want to try the hip thrust pyramid out. I have a few of my female clients on it. They really enjoy it. That he got. Nailed it. Thank you, Bret. I did request, please, dear Lo, don't make me deadlift 3 times a week. Well, I'm deadlifting 3 times a week again. Okay, whatever. Maybe it's just super important. And I know why he has me doing it. He wants me to do something because he hits your glutes from every angle. And the deadlift would be a hinge with straight legs. The other exercises that would do that would be like the hyperextension, which I told him I didn't want to do, which left him with no choice but to give me more deadlifts, so I get it. But then the thing that I did specify, I don't want to do hamstring isolation. I don't care if they grow when I'm deadlifting or whatever, but I don't want to waste my time doing hamstring isolation. If it's not working my glutes as the primary focus, I don't want to waste my time on it. Could care less about how defined my hamstrings look. Could care less. So he did program in some leg curls. I'm not gonna do them. Last time when he programmed the leg curls, I said, oh, I asked for no leg curls, and he gave me some swing back thing. So I am going to take the liberty of substituting some cable kickbacks. It's going to be the bent leg, you know, going behind you, kind of similar to what he substituted for the leg curls last time. I'm not doing leg curls. If it ain't hitting the glutes, it ain't happening. I'm getting a sense for how he programs. It's very useful for me as a trainer. I want to keep this up for a few months. I don't want to just quit and say, oh, I understand what he's doing. I want to see how he changes the rep ranges. And I mean, I'm going to go with this as long as I can afford it. It's not inexpensive, but I mean, the cost of being happy with your glutes, priceless. So whatever. And then I'm learning too. It's almost like an educational course for me on, you know, best glute training practices. I already read and studied his book Glute Lab, but I'm learning from this, and it's great. I'm gonna post screenshots of the workouts that he gave me. These will be the new ones coming up. These are custom, so don't take these and run with them for yourself, because we have completely different training backgrounds and experience and preferences, and it's not a one for all. If you're interested in doing like a program from him that's more for the average, you know, regular everybody, he's got the Booty by Bret thing, and that's like 30 bucks a month. I'm doing the $119 a month thing so that he can do custom. He listens to me a little, but I'm still deadlifting 3 times a week, and he just wants to give me leg curls. I'm not doing them, Bret. Anyway, let's take a look at my glutes. I'm wearing the same pants a month later. Let's take a look. So would I recommend this? Yes, still I would recommend it. I'm getting results. But I would say, again, and I said this last time and I didn't follow my own advice, don't be too wordy. Really spell out things you don't want to do. Make it very clear and obvious. I do not want to do hamstring isolation. No leg curls, period. Leave a space, blah, 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 blah. I think he just reads through fast, or maybe he's just like, too bad, honey, you're gonna do them anyway. I don't know, that could be it too. Maybe he read it all and he was like, I know what's best for you, and I don't know what happened. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do cable kickbacks instead of the leg curls. All in all, really frigging happy. Half inch on my glutes, 1.5 pounds of muscle. That's not all Bret. I think that's from my leg day protein feast, but it's definitely part of it because he's got me lifting different. Let's hope my glutes keep growing. If you're on the Autoimmune Protocol or a paleo diet, I do have a cookbook. There's a link in the description below. All 100% elimination phase compliant, but you don't have to be on AIP to like the recipes. There's some really good nutrient dense recipes in there. There's a hidden liver recipe in there for all you bodybuilders. Liver it's got this, Terry Wahls calls it an anti-fatigue factor. I swear by it. I will be back at you guys soon with another review video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you're doing the Booty by Bret program. Let me know if you've read Glute Lab, what your biggest challenge is in your glute training. Let's talk about growing glutes. I will see you soon, and until then, be healthy and strong.